Righty, what up? Back for another. What do you do if you're semi-pro and you don't have crap to hunt, but you had an awful gun season and you're eating tag soup with 2 doe tags still in your pocket? One deer while hunting all of doe season. So I'm gonna try to figure out this late season mess. And I'm only about, I mean, you can see my parents' house up there, but I'm just probably gonna be about 200 yards below it. Neighbors down here chainsawing, but I'm just going to try to put camera somewhere down here right on this bottom. As we'll go down here, you can see where it drops off at. But there's the deal in late season. We do have this field out here. It's not a good one, but sometimes we do get does coming out to it. Got a cut cornfield over that way, about 100, 200 yards, maybe a little bit further. But I'm just going to put a camera right here where it's real close, only about 100 yards in the edge of the woods from my mom and dad's. Just an easy place that I can get to for the late season if I got does popping up on my trail camera. That's the plan. I don't know what else to do. I don't feel like hunting when it gets freakishly cold out. I would like to shoot 2 more does, but I'm gonna try to keep it easy, try to keep it simple. I should be able within a week to figure out if I'm gonna be able to kill something down here. I got this old logging path down here right on the property line that I'm going to put this cell cam on. I pulled it the other day since season was done. But my neighbors are down here cutting, so there's probably no deer down here. But yeah, we're going to figure out a place to get this camera set up. We're going to set it up. And we're going to see what happens with it. All right, so I'll give you the deets on this spot. I got it set up right there. It's already activated, already taking videos of me. Now this spot down here, this comes up from my neighbor's property. This is a logging path that comes up through, and then down there over the bottom of that hill is just a really big pine thicket. It's really deep. It's a really far drop off. He's down in there chainsawing right now. He owns that. But then this logging path comes up here. There's one of our tree stands from when we were young right there. But it comes up and then it goes down around this way. And normally around here, when the deer cross, see it like runs down through or that way. But normally this is what the deer travel around here. And it's super easy to get to. Normally we have a real good wind that blows. My mom and dad's house is up that way, so I can like come in the evenings when I pick my kids up when I'm done working. And if the deer hitting this path, I can just walk down here quick and hunt. Might even get in that old school tree stand. It's only about 10 feet off the ground because when we put it up, we were little and afraid of heights, but we really haven't used it much in years. I think maybe 7 or 8 years ago, one time on the first day of rifle, I came down here and sat in it. But this spot's one of them spots that, like, it's just something that we look over a lot. Me and my brothers don't really hunt it, but there's been nice bucks that we've seen down here. Normally it's when the deer get pressured, like during rifle season, is when it becomes a good spot. But then in hindsight, like every year we see big bucks crossing the road, but this whole area out through here, it's kind of open up through there, so it's just kind of a dead spot a lot of the season. Like there's not really much going on ever. But I don't know, I don't feel like hunting hard. I would like to shoot another doe or 2, and I just figured that was an easy spot to get to. I'm tired, honestly, now that it's gotten so freaking cold out and I gotta load and unload cars in the cold. I'm tired of being out in the cold already. This point late in the season, I mean, you know, I don't have a buck tag, so I'm not really interested in finding bucks. I'm just trying to find deer and find them easy. I might eventually put a camera over across the road behind my neighbor's house, but that'd be another time. Oh, I got the hiccups. Yeah, this is just semi-pro life. I don't have very many spots to hunt, and when it gets to be late in the season, I just don't really feel like putting that much energy into hunting, especially for does. So I'm hopeful in the next couple days I see some does walking through there, and maybe that'll be a good spot to kill one in late season. As you can see, as I've only walked like 60-70 yards. Up there's my parents' house. And this field we have below them, at one point there was clover all through it, but a lot of that has grown out. But there's doe groups that will still hit it once in a while, so that's the plan. This week's episode is not going to be much just because I don't have much going on. It's Christmas season. Been getting a lot ready for that, for Christmas. But yeah, we'll see what happens. So my next video, maybe I'll pull, you watch, I'll get a big buck on this camera or something crazy. And I'll end up putting my dad or brother on it. It still has buck tag. But yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Is over there's the pines. Like I said, I would walk down and show you how steep of a bank or a fall off that is, but he's down in there cutting trees, and my camera's kind of a little bit across the line to where he owns, but he's a cool dude. He doesn't care. So all right, that's it for this episode. It was not a long one, or probably a good one, but I'm just showing you what my plan is for late season. I will try to get out at least once a week for an hour or two in the evenings to see what's going on. But for tonight, Steelers Lions in about 30 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get back up to the house, do that. But we'll see you guys on the next one next week. You know what I say every week, all year, every week. Peace.